man. We live, man. So, as you can see, I got Church's chicken right here. So I did it. I just wanted to taste one of them. But we doing she gave me a whole hassle to get my stuff. Last time I went, they gave me a water cup, and I made sure I did it inside the survey. I made sure I wrote that the fact. Well, let me tell you my whole experience, okay? Like, comment, subscribe. And thank you for being here, for real. But I gotta talk about this situation. Church's chicken. I want you guys to step your game up, G. Step your game up, man. Church's chicken. We're doing a review. Last time we ordered Church's chicken, I don't think I ate, but it smelled good, so I really wanted a bite. So I think I got a bite, but I didn't get the full, the Church's chicken experience. So today I got my own chicken, my own Church's chicken. So what I did is I did a survey, right? And when you do a survey, you can get, I guess, a piece of chicken. That's cool. Make sure you have your receipt with you on your survey. So let me tell you what happened. I'm sitting around, nothing, just I found a receipt in my pocket. I look at the receipt, let's do the survey. I did the survey, tell them about my experience. My experience when I went to this particular churches is they gave me I wish I still had the water cup. They gave me a tiny water cup. Asked me if I can get a cup of water. I mean, I'm already paying for the food, right? It's like when you go to McDonald's, you get a cup, just a little cup, but instead they gave me a tiny water cup, like one that you would take, a tiny water cup. And I was like, and with ice, and it was open on the top, so it just passed me through the window. I was like, is that proper procedure for Church's Chicken employees? You give you a water cup instead of if you're a paying employee, do you give them a cup of water, ice, and then give them a cup of water? Or do you give them a tiny cup of water, G? Comment in below if you guys feel what I'm saying. If you guys understand what I'm saying when I'm talking about this Church's Chicken. Look, I got the Church's Chicken in the building. I'm about to have a taste review. And yeah, they gave me a tiny water cup. And I was a paying customer. You couldn't give me a cup of ice? Or a cup of, ice? I'm going to go over here to do the taste review. I know I need to get home. But I need to do the taste review over here, so you guys can kind of understand what's popping. I'm gonna do a quick bite because I don't want to eat on the way there. But look, okay, here we go. I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna take a bite. My mouth is salivating. My mouth is watering, G. So this is the Church's Chicken. As you can see it, this is what the chicken looks like. It's a spicy thigh. I got one thing, but let me talk about it. I went to the Church's Chicken. I did the whole I went to the Church's Chicken drive-thru. First, it was confusing to get to the spot, the location I was at, but I got through, went to drive-thru. I just did the email. And since I just did the survey on my receipt, but then I tossed the receipt because I already have the code. The code is all that matters, right? But apparently, you're supposed to have the code and the receipt, right? The code on the receipt so you can give the receipt back to them so they can keep it. But this is my first time ever hearing, and this is not. They just told me to do the survey on the back. That's it. They didn't fully put out the details, so I went through the line, and all I wanted was to taste it. Glock 711 said, "What's fire? Burger? Are you a burger?" No. So I went through the drive-thru. All right, they did the survey. Then I went to the drive-thru and I gave him the code. I showed him my code. No, it's a prank. You not a burger. Okay. And she gave me a hard time. Like, this is the first time. I was like, this is the first time I've ever seen. This is the first time I ever come to the location. I mean, second time, actually. But this is my first time ever doing a survey. So, why you give me a hard time, G? but I get it. They want the receipt, so I'm gonna make sure I have that next time. Luckily, she went and talked to her manager because like, so what are you gonna do? Not give me my chicken because I've just filled all that survey. I just spent 15 minutes of my time, well, it really was like 5-10 minutes of my time doing this dumbass survey, and you telling me that I can't. What? There's something you could do, G. Don't just look at me. Don't just look at me. Get me the chicken, G. I'm not about to twist out. But you know, if you don't, I'm doing another review. And it's going to be a actual review on Google Maps. That's what I'm going to do. Wait, so they didn't, because if that didn't get fixed, you don't have to crash out, do nothing crazy. Glock 711, hello. And he said, bye. You're not going to do nothing crazy or crash out. Like, I heard there was a story about some dude getting mad at somebody in Taco Bell for having a water or getting soda out of a water cup. Never want to be in a situation with that. So, anyways, look, this food is, let me see. Let me take a bite out of the corner. Look at this. Look at that. Chicken is. It was tasty. I noticed there was no napkins put in this, but thankfully I got my own napkin. You know what? I don't give a damn. You know what? I'm gonna do another review and talk about the fact that you gave me a hard time doing a survey. But this chicken is hidden. I'm gonna tell you the chicken is hidden. I can tell you the truth. The chicken is hidden. Let me take a bite out of a good piece of it though. Chicken is nicely made. You can see it a little bit. Oh. This is actually pretty good. Is that cooked all the way right? Okay. It could be. Glock. I love chicken too, brother. So, excuse me and my table manners, but this sick chicken is good. 3D print guy. Now I'm hungry. You should be, because this, I'm gonna save this piece for the last piece, because that has some succulent flavoring to it. I can taste it. It's delicious. It has seasoning. Glock 711 said, I love chicken. And he said, what car we driving? We driving a Lexus, brother. 3D print guy. What car is that? It's a little Lexus. Alright, good night. God. Be safe out there. You know, I don't even know I'm supposed to be eating this part, but it tastes good. Anyway, shout out to that person. No sauce. That's how good it was. No sauce. Shout out to that person that was gonna deny me chicken because I didn't have my receipt, man. And then they went and talked to their manager. And came back with a notepad. And wrote down my number, my code. Woo! Back to the crib. Let's get. Oh, let's hit this. Let's hit this turn right there. We out of here, man. That was a cool little chicken review. It was good. It was satisfying at this moment. I'm definitely gonna have to. Definitely would try it again because it was pretty good, but. As far as putting it before other chicken spots, I don't know if I can necessarily do that. I would have to put Church's Chicken, right there below. Because Popeyes first, KFC's tied. And KFC and Popeyes fluctuate based off the customer service. But Church's is right there in the thick of things. I noticed based off that flavoring I just tasted. Yeah. Church's Chicken got some. But as far as that customer service that I got, that little brief misunderstanding. It was my first time coming there, so first time doing a survey and coming there with my survey code. So give me some grace, G. Next time I'll make sure I bring my receipt. And write on my receipt with the pen and give you the receipt back to you so you can give me my chicken if I ever go there again. But that whole experience of that place kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I don't think I would put that Popeyes, or not Popeyes, put that Church's. See, I'm already thinking about Popeyes. I'm not going to put Church's in place of Popeyes I can go to instead, you know? Because of the way I'd rather deal with the superior level of chicken that you get from Popeyes and then their terrible customer service or their moderate level customer service, like mid, then go to the chicken is not the best at Church's. It's delicious, but it's not the best. But then you have terrible customer service. That doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta at least have something. You know what I'm saying? The chicken had to be. Everything has to make sense, G. Everything has to make sense. And I love Church's. Right there, it's in the number 3 spot. Tied with, but it's in the number 3 spot. And then you got Popeyes. You got Popeyes, KFC, Bojangles. Then you got Church's. So they're in the number 3 spot. Remember, Popeyes and KFC are tied. Excuse me. 3D print guy said, no sauce, baby. No sauce. I got all the sauce, man. And the chicken is from Church's Chicken. And Church's Chicken, shout out to Church's Chicken, though. It was good for this meal, for this moment that I ate it. I won't go back for a long time, at least not to that Church's Chicken. Maybe the one over there, the one I used to go to. Not that exact one. Gotta go. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you enjoy this content, put on notifications, okay? Peace.